Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Ryan and welcome back for another Minecraft server showcase. Now before you click away, hear me out. I know there are a ton of these videos out there and most of them are about servers that are super pay to win. You know, the ones you hop on and within 5 minutes you're absolutely getting demolished by some kid who dropped $100 on a godly sword. I know it's frustrating, but the server I'm showing you today is very different and it's nothing like that. It's a place where all the grinding and everything and skills is made equal. And everything you see in the game you can earn by just playing. There are no overpowered items locked behind any paywalls, no shortcuts to successes, and this is a pure unaltered Minecraft where everyone is on a level playing field. But just to prove how balanced the server is, I'm going to do something a little crazy. Later in this video I'm going to open up a loot box that you can buy with real money. We'll see exactly what's inside, and I'll even show you why, even with a paid item, you can compete and have a blast without spending a dime. So stick around and let's dive into this awesome server. If you guys want to come play with me, the IP is mc.oplegends.com. I'll leave it up on screen right now. But yeah, I know this is a bit of a different game mode than you would traditionally see in older versions of Minecraft, but that's exactly why I'm here. I'm basically going to be explaining to any new player how they should get started, exactly what they should do, and how to make money on this server and win each map themselves. But basically when you start off, you'll spawn here, you'll get a sword, a companion storage, and a pet storage. So walking over here from spawn, I have my sword upgraded just a little bit. I just have speed on it really, and then a little bit of orb finder. But you'll basically be here where you hit these zombies, you hit them one time, and then you wait, and their health will basically slowly but surely go down. But yeah, basically the goal of the server is to upgrade your sword as much as possible. So you can, so obviously you can get these enchants here. If you read them, they all have descriptions on what they do. I would say that the one that you should upgrade first would be the Orb Factory enchant. Now this is because basically the more you farm, it just means the more orbs you get. And the more orbs you get, the more enchants you can upgrade, right? So from there you can actually go to sword upgrades. So I'm almost done with the wooden sword. I've just successfully upgraded it to tier 5. And now next would be the stone sword. So once I get 157k money, as you see here I only have 115k, I can actually go ahead and upgrade to the stone sword, which will do even more damage to the mobs. So you can see it is 399, which means I'll be able to one-tap better and better mobs, so that when I upgrade my zones to the next zone, which costs 400k, which will take a little bit of grinding, but once I upgrade to this, the mobs will have more health, they'll give more money, and I believe they'll also give more tokens. If you guys have not been able to follow along with me completely here, don't worry. There's a massive community on this server that will always be here to help you out. If I check tab, you can go ahead and see that there's currently 960 players online on this server, and 770 of them are currently on this dungeon server as it has just recently released. This is honestly one of the most unique servers I've ever played on, and I think they have a really good dev team and a really good community here, along with a non-selfish owner. So guys, with that said, I'm going to do a little bit of grinding, and I'll jump back to you guys once we actually can go ahead and upgrade our sword a bit. So another thing that is super important, I cannot stress this enough for new users, is you actually should be purchasing companions. Now if you go over to your zone, which I am here in the which one zone, you can go over to this Oracle Companion Egg. Hatch dungeon companions that boost the amount of money you gain, and it only costs 750 bucks. So you're gonna right click this, and then I believe so you can purchase multiple at once, so that's pretty cool. So we just purchased 5, 10, 15. All right, let's see if we got anything good from these companions. So the best one we got would be we got an Immortal Ice Wolf companion. That is amazing. And then, so that's going to give us 2.5 times the amount of money that we'd normally get from killing mobs. And then we also have a Polar Bear companion, which is going to multiply that by another time. So now when we go ahead and kill the witch, it's going to give us 450 bucks instead of nothing. So this is realistically one of the first things that you should purchase. I actually overlooked this completely, and I completely missed this feature when I was playing a little bit. But now that I got it, I think I'm going to be improving a whole lot faster. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the pet storage. On SSTW, they actually gave away, I think they were doing like pet alls or something. I ranked up somehow and I got free pets which I'm sure after playing the server for just a couple minutes, you guys will also receive the same thing. And I actually got this unique skulls pet. So when active, this pet boosts your skulls multiplier. So currently I haven't even gotten to the level where I have skulls yet, but I'm trying to level up this pet a bit so that when I get there, that it will already be a high level and be super useful. If I right click my sword, as you guys can see here, the skull enchant, so you can actually upgrade more. You can actually upgrade your sword more just by using these skull enchants. A few more things that are super helpful are these milestones. You can see here that you kill 10,000 mobs and you get a 50% money booster for 10 minutes. 20,000, you get, or I think it's dealing damage. I don't think it's killing 10,000 mobs. I think it's dealing 10,000 damage to mobs, and then you guys can actually level up. And as you guys can see, the more you level up, the better the rewards get. So you can actually get 50 credits, which you can use to type /buy, and then you guys can actually even get ranks from these. You can get loot boxes, you can upgrade your totem slots, companion slots, and pet slots. You can also get the weekly bundles here that you see. Also, don't ever forget about this. Once you guys first join the server, type /free rank, and that'll take you basically to the store link where you can just type in your username and claim a completely free rank. If you're still having trouble after this short little tutorial here, just make sure you guys type /tutorial on the server. They offer a free one, and it basically just tells you exactly what you should be doing to start off. Oh, so kill 5 evokers in the Oracle Zone and /zones. So we're going to go here, /zones. And we can't actually afford this yet, so we have to save up a little bit more money. And then once we get to the evoker zone, we'll be able to complete that first objective. But anyways, for now, I think that's enough stalling, and let's go ahead and bust open this start of the world loot box. I'm super excited for this. And yeah, 3, 2, 1. I'm not even sure what the possible rewards are from this. I didn't look, so hopefully we get some good things here. This is so cool looking. Holy crap. So we got 2 earth wands. So damage mobs in front of you within a 6-block radius, dealing 5 times the damage. It's got a 2-second cooldown and 80 uses. That's unreal. And then we also got a tier 5 modifier box. Opening this box will give you a random sword modifier. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're going to open this box, and we got a 3.7 times multiplier for my sword. And from here, all we have to do is right click this and apply the skulls modifier to your sword. Now you guys can see here, we have a 3.7 times skulls multiplier. So as you guys can see here, I ended up getting a lot of orbs from that loot box. With those orbs, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my orb factory enchant. So that'll give me 7,000 levels, and as you guys can see, this is not even maxed out yet. So that's an item that you actually spend $10 on, I believe, on the shop. And obviously it gives me a bit of an advantage, but if I were to grind for just like about an hour or so, I'd be able to make up all that work without spending any of the money. But yeah, guys, that's basically how you would start off with the server. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, there's a lot more that this server has to offer. If you guys want to find out more about it, then you guys are going to have to come play again. Once again, the IP will be on your screen, mc.oplegends.com. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell to get notified every single time that I post. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and this is Ryan signing out. Peace.